Ladies and gentlemen, they saying that Drake might be trying to step on Baby Keem's release date. Apparently, he done made an announcement, a drop date for the Iceman album. And I haven't really been paying attention, so we're going to check in with Fantastic Hip Hop. It's been a little second since we've checked in to see what's going on here. And the reason I haven't been paying attention to this, because I've been paying attention to the Hip Hop is a Sport tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to everybody. We have the first 15 spots taken up. All the spots are taken up for the first round, and we are going live today at 4:30 Pacific time. That's 7:30 Eastern time for the first round. I got my referee gear ready. Shout out to y'all. If you don't know how that's going on, tune in today at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific.
Now, when it comes to Drake, you can hear it right now. We are not in our main studio because the Drake stands got us in McDonald's trying the worst meal of all time. And if you couldn't tell from Drake solidifying himself as the McDonald's of rap in real life.
Damn.
Well, before we go any further, I'm serious. We are about to see the most annoying, chaotic, and loud surprise release that anyone could make in the worst way in all of music right now.
Okay, so it's a loud surprise release. So why are they saying that he's trying to? Because this ain't the only person I'm seeing say that. So I'm trying to figure out what did he do at this moment.
For that reason, and because they want me to have the Drake meal, really be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hype, because we are gonna need it, and well, music as a whole is as well. Because in this quieter week compared to the rest of 2026 so far, as we are between major album releases and just major moments in music in general, well, everything is this quiet right now for a pretty good reason. And before any other mess, what mainly this almost pause that the industry is in right now is all centering around is the return of Baby Keem with his new album Casino, and well, the return of everything
Vegas, baby. Okay.
that comes with that, and of course some new Kendrick.
I'm excited for that Baby Keem project. I am very much excited. Oh, and by the way, I've been forgetting to say this in the last couple videos. The YouTube algorithm is shifting and shaking, and what is super, super important is interaction with the video. So comments and likes are more important now than they've really been in a while. So, and plus I want to see y'all interact with this stuff more, because I do the same thing where I watch videos all the time and forget to comment. I'll love the video and forget to comment, or I'll make the comment to myself then move on. Drop a comment and hit that thumbs up button, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see what y'all thinking. Are you ready for the Baby Keem project? Do you think Drake is gonna step on his on Casino? Which one do you think is gonna be better, Iceman or Casino? Go ahead, drop it.
And well, for everyone who loves hip-hop and probably just loves music in general, that excitement was more than enough to get at this point altogether. You know, in the entire music world, well, everyone is happy to hear arguably the biggest artist of the last 2 years return to center stage and have his cousin, who has superstar potential, release an album that has been years in the making. There is one corner and one faction and group that is so sad that they have been waiting for the very opportunity to just try and step on this moment that we are about to get to validate their own ego, impulse, and pride once again. And it's because the first time they messed around with that PG Lang group, they have not been able to do anything normal ever since. And now who I am talking about is none of.
Don't nobody put it together like Fantastic Hip Hop, bro. Like when it comes to like the way he be talking, it's so, the hate be cinematic. It be like, it be cinematic. It be like, God, do you write this? Do you be writing this out before? Because boy, you be barring.
Other than Drake, which now, while there has already been rumors for about a month or so that Drake has been waiting and prying to find out anything he possibly can about this Baby Keem album to try and plan to step on it. And
I've heard that too, and where I tend to believe that more is with the whole J. Cole releases album, then all of a sudden Academics releases the Drake leaks and all those, and the song comes out and it's that and the third. I definitely think Drake's trying to step on somebody's. I think Drake's whole thing is he's looking for revenge. So everybody that he deemed going against him, he's going to try to hurt them for the rest of their career to try to get back, because he got a mean one. A lifelong one. So he's trying to, you know what I mean?
Well, get revenge on Kendrick Lamar, and well, the return of his cousin by after everything that he went through by the hands of Kendrick, while sabotaging his younger cousin's album release and I guess his career. Well, now, while these were just reports, and we could see from the way Keem has started to move and the way Drake has been moving.
But like I said, I don't think those snippets did anything to slow down J. Cole's momentum. He's still projected to sell 280 to 300. I'm not 100% sure what his first weeks were. And the conversation is still to this day more about, I see more online hip hop conversations about J. Cole than Drake right now. So no, it really didn't at all.
That something really was going on. Now, things have just escalated to an entire new level. It's from the way Drake is talking right now online for all of us to see, to the way inside sources are starting to move and report.
This post coming 5 minutes after our tweet last night. Expect that this extra soon. All right.
On this entire thing in general, right now, what seems like is coming down the pipeline is, well, the Iceman album, or the return from Iceman for Drake. And on that note, as Drake is finally getting back to actually pretending that he has an album coming out, because he's been putting this off now since September of 2025, because while we are at a point where Drake is all but confirming that he is going to drop something new on Friday, there is still major questions on whether this is going to be actually a new album, or it's going to be just a new song, or even
Okay, so I guess what they're surmising, and we obviously in it too, there's clearly a uptick on the Drake promo from them Drake accounts. Now, are they being paid? Are they being leaked stuff? Don't know. Don't care. But it's seeming like they are gearing together all the pages, that it seemed like they're running a campaign. To be saying that something is coming soon from Drake. Every time it's coming, it feels like the academic has been saying, all the people have been saying it. So it feels like that's what he's doing. And is he doing this to step on the Keem? And that's what I always said too about the whole, he's trying to get his surprise release like GNX. He's trying to get a moment from doing that. And that also allows him to still drop them snippets and test the water and see what people feel and what they don't feel and what, like I said, I think he has a bunch of songs recorded for Iceman, a bunch. And he's been, just like he did in the diss tracks, he's thrown out little testers, little blue tops to see what people want to hear from him, because I don't think he fully knows. And I think since Baby Keem has a solidified date and a solidified rollout and a solidified this is what you getting, I think that's why Drake and them are also being cagey. You know what I mean?
A full new episode of the Iceman.
But if Iceman drops anywhere near Baby Keem's album, he definitely was trying to step on it.
Dreams, which it seems like with Drake rolling out the slop and getting that McDonald's meal now ready to solidify what he really does this all for, which is that quick consumption fast food music, that is giving us a lot of insight into the way
Put a beat behind it. Oh, I guess he does have a beat behind it.
Drake is doing some last minute work to just get what he needs to in for the next few days to prepare for the ultimate musical slop fest. And because this is where we are at, and well, a new era of Drake versus Kendrick is coming in, well, Drake and McDonald's versus Kendrick Lamar and Baby Keem. I don't know how else to specify this thing. Just make sure the word is spread on this and everyone sees what is going on here and the absolute trickery at work. So again, I'm just gonna say it, leave a like. I really appreciate it. But so now with Drake. Well, in the past, Drake making vague teases or promises that seem like he is stalling more than working on new music or anything.
And it does seem like Drake has been dropping snippets and teasing music for... If you put all the teases together, because wasn't that song with him and Yeet also a tease, or was that on Sexy Song Sounds For You? He's dropped so much. The one, the What Did I Misses, all the stuff on the Iceman episodes. Think about all the songs that he's dropped that didn't land on the Sexy Sounds For You. Golly, he done dropped an album basically already.
Anything that is going to save his career could never tell us enough about what he had coming or what.
And that's what makes me think once in that battle, the push-ups leaked. The reason why I feel like it's going the same, because it feels like the same thing is happening with these songs. It feels like the same type of energy
he was doing right now. That started to change because that's not exactly what's happening here for the Cupcake Karen. And well, for the first time in 2 years, it feels like Drake is walking with a little more confidence, and not the good type, but that red button slop mystery box arrogant goofy type. And we need to take this seriously because
I don't fully think it's more walking with confidence. I think it's more moving with caution. I think one of the number one things Drake was not doing well the last 2 years was planning and plotting. He was chasing his tail the whole last 2 years. Like, Kendrick plotted something so far ahead of where Drake was, it took Drake 2 years to try. He never caught up. So it's like he's been trying to catch up this whole time. And now he seems a bit more quiet. Now he seems a bit more cryptic, which I feel like he probably should have been doing. But what's ruining that is the Drake can't ever fully get into that "let's miss me" era. I mean, period. Let me go away, because even when you're doing the cryptic and you're letting your accounts, the accounts on social media, push your stuff, you're using whatever. Even in that, man, I forgot what I was gonna say. I was in the middle of saying something. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, well I forgot it again. If I remember, I'll say. But basically, it doesn't feel like. Oh yeah, Drake can never fully be mysterious or gone, because then you get the new lawsuits that are coming for him. Then you get him trying to sue UMG again. Then you get all of that guise of being mysterious and silent and wait till I speak on these songs gets broke a lot. You know what I mean? With all the stuff that gets leaked, even the KD messages to Bugsy, it makes Drake look crazy, because it looks like, yeah, you probably look weird over there.
Let's just break it down for a second, which for the McDonald man who wants to lead a team of Big Mac bandits, after there has been rumors coming from industry sources for about a month or so that are all around this idea that Drake and Baby Keem and their respective teams have been trying to figure out dates for a while to release new music on, and of course now in reality we have seen Keem come out and confirm a release date of February 20th in one of the most efficient rollouts we have ever seen. That, in of itself, in terms of Keem being the one to get out there and put an official date, has shown us that Drake has been the one at the end of the day who has been trying to figure out how to jump on this release and do whatever he can to possibly stop it. And it seems like Drake has been making some knee-jerk and rushed moves to try and make this happen all the faster and really prepare for something weird to come.
And that's where it does feel like a little sloppy. I feel like there's a lot of issues with why he's not dropping Iceman. I do think, because I've been hearing this for a while, that Drake is trying to step on one of their releases, which is why we haven't gotten Iceman. But then there's also there's some legal issues possibly. Then there's some contract confusion and stuff. So
specifically why I am saying that is because after being a question of when it would release, it seems like Drake finally gave McDonald's a date to roll through with their collab on, because all of a sudden out of nowhere there actually was a date put on the collab, which of course rolled out in his homeland of Canada on February 17th, and I guess Drake giving his fans more processed stuff now in the form of food. That's really telling his fans.
So Baby Keem drops tomorrow. So wait, does the Baby Keem and Kendrick video drop today? Is that? Or does it drop on the... I thought the Baby Keem and Kendrick was supposed to drop on the 17th. Am I bugging? I'm bugging. Watch me type into Google right now, Baby Keem, and the video already just dropped. You're going to see me cut this video right off, brother.
How much he loves them, and they are absolutely eating this thing up with both the two meals that Drake has decided to come up with and the drink as well, which, I mean, they really do seem to be loving this thing on that side. And I guess if you love the processed trash that Drake makes in terms of his music, well, the guy is the McDonald's of rapping way, so I do think it's the perfect collab, and if you love one, you'll probably love the other. But
come on, McDonald's done got us through some hard times. We're not gonna just... I get it, it's not good for you. I don't eat it like that anymore, but like, we ain't gonna act like that dollar menu ain't save our lives. Back with the real dollar menu. Not this new abomination. They got the real dollar menu. When the double cheese was $1. Yeah, when the McChicken was $1. You understand me? I come from that era. When you was a starving high school kid, you just started driving. You got to get 6 of your homies together to get on one L so we can... And everybody got to get snaps on the petrol. That dollar menu saved your life and the munchies set in. Let's not do that. Not too much on McDonald's. I get it. It's killing us slowly. I get it. But it saved my life a couple times, man.
It still gets worse and weirder from here, as it really just seems like Drake didn't just do this to start to really win people back by giving them that good old processed food and making sure that everybody is ready to help out with whatever grit.
Okay, so you go watch the rest of this. We basically got to the point of it. In fact, I want you to go watch the rest of this. It's looking like they're trying to secretly... It's hard to roll out an album you want to have a surprise release, but it seems like with the McDonald's stuff, with the academics leaking the songs, with all the accounts that have to do with OVO saying the stuff they're saying, it seems like this is a secret rollout. So we'll see. But no matter what, I'm listening to that Keem project first. I might listen to it a couple times for you know what I mean? I don't know how I'm gonna listen to Iceman for real, but hey, let's get to it. We're here.